Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. This is Umar with you. Today it is not going to be about me. It is not about what I think about the market, but we are going to talk with a person who has been consistently making profit in this volatile market. Now, if you are aware of what is happening, or if you are following me, we were doing intraday trades, but of lately we have stopped doing intraday trades. But this person has been doing intraday trades consistently, and he is able to make consistent profit. And last time I had a conversation with him. He had made around 30% plus minus in last 6 months. So let me introduce you to Mr. Vikram. Uh, Let me introduce you to Mr. Vikram, who has been part of our forum. He's in our Telegram group. He used to tell us good ideas, and he used to give us good insight about the market. And let us discuss with him what he is doing, what strategies he's been using, how he is. How he is controlling his emotions in terms of market. There are lots of injections, lots of spike. Still he has been able to make a consistent profit. So hello Mr. Vikram, how are you doing?
Yeah, hi Umar. How are you doing? I'm doing fine actually. Today is the day one of the day one of our trades without a bank nifty expiry, weekly expiry.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
so
yeah,
how was
yeah.
the day today? How was your day
Actually,
today?
yeah, that's what I want to say. I have been posting. I've stopped trading intraday trades because it is not relevant anymore. That's what I think, because we have made good profit for the last financial year, but this financial year we were not able to make good money. But I know you are making consistent
Yes.
profit. So give us some insight, or give us some. Of what is happening. Give an
No,
introduction about yourself, and tell us something about these intraday trades, like when you came
Umar,
in,
you are
how you
stuck.
started.
Yeah, so this year has been a killer year for me. So normally what happens, the first 6 months goes average, and then to achieve my yearly targets, I used to push for the next 6 months. But
Hmm.
this year, the first 6 months has been a killer for me. So I'm sitting with a very comfortable profits for this year. So for the next 6 months, I'm just going to go for a trial and error because the whole regime is going to change. The margins are going to increase, and all sort of things are going to happen. So I should get accustomed to the new regime also. So whatever happens, we are let them throw whatever they want. We are here to make profits, and that's what we are going to do going forward as well.
Great, great. Just to give us some insight, like, are you into intraday trades, or are you into only positional trades? Like, how do you segregate your portfolio? Like, some people do, like, they trade 50% intraday, 50% positional trades. Like, what is your styling? What is your
Yeah,
trade?
yeah. So I call my strategy a balcony strategy. So
Okay,
to view a movie, it is always better to watch from the balcony ticket. Correct. So
okay,
so the ATM players are like the people who are sitting in the first row. But the people who are
okay,
enjoying
okay,
the movie are the people who are sitting in the balcony ticket. So what I do is yeah, just zero 1 DT itself. Say for example, today is Nifty expiry. Nifty expiry. So I entered the Nifty expiry yesterday at 3 o'clock. So I entered almost 600, 700 points far away. So even if there is a 300 points gap down, I can take it no problem. And so next day till by 3 o'clock, everything gets. I capture whole theta decay and enjoy the profits. So let there be injections, let there be volatility. I don't care anything. If there is injection, I'm very happy because I'll be getting more premiums with the same strike price itself.
So
So
you are trying to say, or you are saying that you sell for OTMs and
yes,
call options and put options one day before expiry, and you sit on that, right?
that's it. That's it. Very simple.
So here we have a question. So the next thing is, as you told, what happens if there is a huge gap up? Let me give a perspective, or let me put a perspective. What happens if there is an issue like Russia Ukraine issue or demonetization? So what's going to happen? So how it works out?
So, yeah, as you said, if there's a huge gap down or gap up, I'm going to be in trouble. But that's
Okay.
okay. I'll be anyways 2-3% away from the market. So, Russia, as you said, Russia-Ukraine war was the one day where I made 1.85% loss. That is my highest loss ever I made in this in my trading career. So after that, I have not made any loss. See, the gap downs or gap ups are not a regular thing. It's going to happen once or twice a year. So I'm fine
Hmm.
with it. Every year, I'm okay to take a loss of 2% twice, actually. Even after taking a loss of 2% twice, I'm going to achieve my yearly targets of 42%. So what I do is daily I have a psychological target of achieving 0.15%. So every day 0.15% seems to be a very small amount actually. But if you aggregate all the 0.15% and make it compound, so yearly you will be achieving 42.6 percentage. So
Okay.
anything above 30%, I feel like I'm the king. But if I get 42 percentage and all, so I'll be top of the world. So that's why I've been achieving my profits each and every year.
So you mean to say your target per day is 0.5%, right?
No, no, no. 0.15, 0.1 to 0.15.
Oh, okay,
Point 1.
0.15%, 0.15%.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
I can do the math now. When you say 0.15%, I get it. Now there comes another question. Like if you are targeting for 0.15%,
Ah,
let me say you have to have a huge capital, right? Let's say you are having 50 lakhs or 75 lakhs. Okay, that is fine when you have a huge capital. Now what happens to people who are sitting with very minimal capital, let's say 10 lakh, 15 lakh? How does this work for them?
yeah, so when I came to the market, I came with only 5 lakhs capital. So
Okay.
5 lakhs was my whole life savings. So
Okay.
I came into the market in 2021,
Okay.
2021 March. I came to the market with 5 lakhs capital. That time also I was doing only the strangle only. So I used to be very near to the market. So every week I used to target 1 to 2% that time because my capital was very low. I can take higher risk. So after that, once I get very comfortable with the markets, I took a loan of 10 lakhs, which none of them should do. Taking loan for trading is a big mistake. So I
So,
took a loan of 10.
so that is very important thing. If you are watching
Yeah,
this video, let me tell you, don't take loans and don't trade. That is not a good idea.
yeah.
As Mr. Vikram told, it's not a good idea. Yeah, please, Mr.
Yeah.
Vikram.
So once I took a loan of 10 lakhs. So by that time my 5 lakhs capital grew to 8 lakhs. So with this 10 lakhs I was having 18 lakhs capital. So what I do is I buy the equities and all, mostly blue chip stocks, and then I pledge it. So what happened over the course of last 3 years? My portfolio grew, my profits also grew. Everything put together, now I'm having a corpus of 1 crore. 1 crore. So after pledging that 1 crore, you'll be having only 80 lakhs worth of margin. So now I trade with almost 84 lakhs worth of margin. So using that 84 lakhs, I consistently get the profits each and every day.
So Mr. Vikram has started with 5 lakhs. Now he is sitting with a capital of around 1 crore. He started with the 5 lakhs. He has taken a personal loan, which is a strict disclaimer. Don't do it. If you want to do it, it is not a good idea. You have to be really experienced. And he started, let's say, for 15 lakhs, and he is sitting in a portfolio of around 1 crore. Now that's from 2022, right? If I'm right,
Correct.
2022. So it's
Correct.
been around 2 years. He has
Hmm.
almost doubled it in 2.5 years. So that's really great, right? So let us ask him about what how you manage the strategies. Let's say, for example, you are taking a trade one day before expiry, and let's say market has let's say you are taking 10 strikes away or 15 strikes away. Let's say market is gapping down for gapping down or gapping up by 200 points. So what is going to happen? You have sold a call option or put option for around 2 rupees, or let's say 3 rupees. Now it has gone to 30 rupees. So now what is going to be your strategy, or what is going, how you are going to manage it?
So one thing everyone should remember is, always, if there is a fire, cut the finger before it burns the whole hand. So if I see my options go from 2 to 4 rupees, I immediately cut it and go backwards. So I don't wait for that 2 rupees to go to 20 rupees, 30 rupees. Never ever have a hope in the market that it will reverse. If Never have hope in the market. So market is not your father who is going to listen to you. So it is going to do whatever it wants. Never have hope. Always cut your losses, even if it is a very small thing, and immediately go to the next strike price. So, say for example, if I'm 500 points away from the Nifty spot, so if there is a 100 points gap down, so the 500 points away, it's not going to double or triple. So next day, it's not going to double or triple. Let's say the market starts to trend. Let's say it's there's a 200 points trending. So that time the put options doubles. So immediately I cut the put options, go backward another 100 strikes, but I pull the call options from the top to the bottom. So slowly I come near till 2 o'clock. I make sure that I am almost 300 to 400 points away from the spot. So I don't want to take any risk. So that's the reason none of the injections ever affected me. The only problems I have with the market is the trending day. That to a 2%, 3% trending days is what kills me actually. So I'll be showing my P&L. So you could clearly see only the trending days are my worst nightmares.
Okay. Talking about, since you have talked about injection, let me give you some example. Like we have seen where, at the, let's say out of the money, two strikes, three strikes away, which is trading, let's say around 2 o'clock, which is trading for around maybe hardly 1 rupees or 2 rupees. It goes to around 40 rupees, 50 rupees, right?
Yeah.
So, on market hours, I can understand what you're saying in terms of gap up or gap down during market hours. When we are seeing spikes, or when we are seeing injections, 2 rupees call options or a 2 rupees put option going to 200 and coming back to zero. So how do you tackle this? Like, just give us some insight, no?
Yeah. So if there is an injection, that is a celebration for me. So the strikes which I am there, it will be around 1 or 2 rupees during the market hours. So if there
Hmm.
is an injection, that 1 or 2 rupees is going to go to 10 or 15 rupees. So what I do immediately is I buy
Hmm.
hedges. Like if I am 500 points away, another 500 points away, I'm going to buy hedges so that I can release almost 75% of my capital. So if you're in if you're in a trade for 100 rupees, immediately you introduce the hedges, you are going that margin requirement will go to 25 rupees. Now we have another 75 rupees. What I immediately do is use that 75 rupees and buy more and more and more, or sorry, sell more and more of that injections. So those injection days are my celebratory days. So whenever there's an injection, I know it's not going to crack down. So I'm going to simply sell more and more of it, capture the injection, and just simply sell. Within 2 to 3 minutes, everything is gone. So that's an injection for me. But the thing is, I can't see all the injections since I do a regular job also. So whenever I see the market and if I see the injection, I'm going to jump in on it. So if I don't see the market, the injection comes and goes. Yeah, I don't even care.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Vikram. Do you mean to say that when there is spikes or when there is some injection, you are trying to average the trade?
Correct. I'm going to trying to average it upwards. That's it. So
Okay.
I've sold a option for 2 rupees. Next day it comes to 1 rupee or point 0.8 rupees. During injection, what happens is that point 0.8 jumps to 4 rupees or 5 rupees. Why should I get panicked if the market is not coming down? Just average it.
Hmm.
So So that's what I do. It's I've seen multiple injections. So basically, for the last 20 or 30 days, I can't see any of the injection. That's very sad for me. But before that, there used to be a lot of injections, and I used to make a killer return over during those days and
Yeah,
all.
yeah. SEBI is
Yeah.
behind us. They are doing lot of stuffs to. They are making sure that retailers are not inside the market. So anyway, we don't have to talk about that. We'll talk about that in a different video. Mr. Vikram, can we have your maybe your PNL or something like that?
Yeah.
So that
Sure. Sure. Sure.
yeah,
Can you tell me how to share the screen?
yeah. There is a
Okay. It's a okay. Present. Present. Okay.
yeah.
Share screen. So is my screen visible now?
No, not yet.
Ah, so hope my screen is visible now.
Yes,
So is my screen visible?
yes, yes. Please go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. So I've already logged into my this thing login. So this is
Okay.
after a very long time I'm logging into the kite through my laptop. So normally, if you
Okay.
see, I'm showing you. Can you see me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
this is my only screen actually. The
Okay.
strategy which I just trade from my mobile. I don't have lot 4 5 screens in my mobile. I
Uh,
don't have all this fancy stuff and have it. So let me go to the dashboard. Let me refresh it for you. So these are today's positions. Today I've managed to get around 20,000. These are
hmm.
this position for the so Monday mid cap doesn't have any premium, so that's why I entered for the Fed Nifty and Nifty. So this is going to be the new normal going forward. So I'll just show my Twitter. Umar, can you please blur the information and all?
I don't think. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I'll do it in post production. Not an issue.
Yeah. So futures and options. I'll show you for the past one. So this is my heat map for the past 1 year.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
you could see there's a not lot of reds over here and there.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is my P&L. So here I've made a big loss.
Uh-huh.
So all the big loss days, I know why I made loss. So here, if you see, there's a loss of 1.2 lakhs, which turns out to be 1.2% loss that day for my 1.5 or something loss on that day. So
Yeah.
that day, what happened? That day, what happened? BankX
Hmm.
after 240, BankX moved up 2% and got
Huh.
came down 2%.
Okay.
Everything within a span of 30 minutes. Uh,
Okay.
I thought of capturing all the injections, but the same burnt me actually. So
Okay.
till 2:30, I was in a profit of around 10,000. So after 240, everything wiped out. So that was the day, and then here I remember it was. mm, uh, so what happened on that day? It is a Fin Nifty expiry, right? So what
Hmm.
happened that day? It's a no. It's a Bank Nifty expiry. So that day we had HDFC results. We got HDFC results, and there was a gap down of 3% in Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty, I don't know, Bank Nifty and Fin Nifty both had a very good gap down. So that gap down wiped out almost 1 lakh. So apart from that, rest every day, even during the election days also, I made a good chunk because if you can see, the day of the election, I had the most money because all the injections I was capturing the whole theta decay and all. So that was the biggest profit day for me during on the election day. So apart from that, here and there, I can make a lot of profits and all.
So let me ask you what happened on April 19th. So if you could remember, I believe it was Sensex expiry. I'm not sure which expiry, but
No, it's
April 19th there was a huge fall in the market.
April 19th.
April 19th or 13th, I believe. Yeah. So there is a dot on April.
So
So if you go,
correct, correct. It's a nifty expiry. Yeah,
Nifty.
yeah. Okay, so that 43,000. Is it because of yen carry trade? No, yen carry trade was somewhere in August, right? August, this 47,000 August, I think because of this yen carry trade.
Okay,
Uh, this April, I don't remember exactly what happened on 18th.
okay.
I remember
Not
only
an
the
issue.
big lost days.
Okay,
I
not
remember
an
only the
issue.
very big lost days and all.
Congratulations, Mr. Vikram. You
Yeah,
have it's a really great feat that he has achieved being consistent, being able to. So, how much capital are we talking here? Around 85 lakhs, right?
yeah, some 85.
So 85 lakhs. So it works out to
Ah,
be around 35% somewhere around. So that's a great deal. You know, in spite of market being volatile, in spite of seeing lots of spikes, injections, Mr. Vikram is able to make a consistent profit. He is part of our forum. So he is in our Telegram group. He is part of our forum, and he's giving us lots of insight in terms of market. So I really congratulate Mr. Vikram on this. Thank you, Mr. Vikram, for giving your time. uh,
yeah.
is there any
Before leaving, I would like to give two advice to all the retailers out there.
Sure,
So
please.
one is control your greed. All the strategies and all, you can get any strategy. Every strategy works in the market. There's no strategy that doesn't work. But control your greed. Second one is, if you see if there is a fire, just cut your fingers before it burns you. So always take a small losses and just be in the market. The more time you be in the market, the bigger the profits you are going to get. That's it.
Okay. Is there anything else, Mr. Vikram, you want to share with us, or is there any specific thing you want to tell us apart from what you told now?
Yeah, apart from this, I would say I would like to say many people to take up trading as a career. So this is like a key to your financial freedom. So even now I do a corporate job, so I'm expecting to leave this corporate job within another 2 to 3 years. After that, there's no job, nothing. After that, I'm going to pursue my passion towards traveling and all. Uh, so 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 that's what I'm saying. I would suggest many people to take up this career. Just control your greed, have a plan in your mind, and then that's it. You are good to go.
So that's a really great thing what Mr. Vikram has told. You know, there is a myth, like whenever you log into your terminal, there is a disclosure that 95% or there is a report from SEBI that most of the people lose money in the market, and I wouldn't say it is a myth, but see, there are people who are very famous. They have a forum, they have a community, but what we are trying to do is we are trying to bring out people who are maybe they are not famous, but they are performing. So this is not a myth. See, if you want to make money in this market, you can make money in this market, and Mr. Vikram is an example. So that's what we are trying to do. Anyway, I don't want to take your time much. Thank you, Mr. Vikram, for joining us. I hope you very best of luck in the future. and let us join together in maybe another podcast. Thank you for coming, and take
Yeah,
care.
thank
Bye.
you. Thank you, Umar, for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vikram.